All right, welcome to the Blessed Beats live weekend syndicated show. I'm your host. My name is Marcus. I'm on Instagram. You are watching Grand Imaging Live, where we sit down and we talk faith-based content to a bunch of dope people and find out dope people that are doing great things in the neck of the woods right outside of your four walls. Today, man, I have the pleasure of actually talking to a couple faith-based entrepreneurs, and I've never actually talked to two people inside the Blessed Beast Live show at the same time about what they're doing. So without further ado, I will let you guys introduce yourselves. How y'all doing?
What's going on, Marcus? How you doing, man?
Tell me a little bit about y'all.
I'm Adrian. This is my wife, Eileen. We are the owners, operators, designers for In His Image brand. We named it that because it's more than just a clothing line. It's a brand. It's a lifestyle. It's just God gave it to us about 6 years ago, and I kind of sat on it, being disobedient, running like Jonah.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, getting with some friends of ours that you know from Justin and Lola Jones.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Joneses.
Yeah.
Reflecting
Yeah.
on God. We was with them, and they was like, all right, man, let's go. I'm like, where we going? He's like, let's get it.
Yeah.
What we getting? I'm like, come on. Like, what you? He said, bro, you already know what it is. Let's go.
Wait,
All right.
I gotta ask you. Y'all
Yeah.
met them through us?
We met them through church.
Okay, from y'all. Oh, so you
So
knew them before? Okay.
We've been family for years, man. It's been what, about 9-10 years now that we've been family. I call them their, sometimes they say about the CEOs of companies have sharks
Yeah.
in their fish tanks, right?
Yeah.
And we should have sharks in our lives.
Whew.
Well, we asked them at one point in time, we asked them to be our sharks on the fitness side. Did not realize we was asking Megadon to follow us around.
Mega dumb.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That mega shark
Yeah.
to push us, man, to
Yeah.
the point where fist fights almost happened between my wife and Lola and me and Jay. Then Lola switched and became my trainer, and I was like, I'm not working out with you, man. You tripping. But it was all in love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we've been doing life together, man. Their daughters are our goddaughters. Love them to life, bro. And we just been rocking, man. And I had the idea for this name a few years ago. I'm finna date myself a little bit. I don't know. Well, we can talk about it. We talking about it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saved now, so. A while ago, Big Crit had a song
Big Crit.
called Mount Olympus.
Okay.
And in the video, he had a hat say "Made in God's Image." I was like, "That's dope. I need that."
Right.
So I went and got my hat made, not realizing God was planting a seed through him on me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're gonna be.
Yeah.
So doing the research, fast forward, we talked about it. She's like, "Well, we gonna do this, this, and this." So you ain't got a logo yet. I'm like, "All right, God ain't gave it to me yet."
Okay.
Pandemic hit. God ain't gave it to me yet, but He gave it to me. Of course, being like Jonah running away from it. So she's like, "How we gonna do this?" So I just started making shirts. Boom. She's like, "Where this come from?" I say, "I did the logo."
I can't let you just have it right there. You just
Yeah.
started making shirts. That didn't just start making shirts.
It started because it's something that I wanted to do because I support anything that I believe in.
Okay.
Okay. Faith-based, sports teams, whatever. Them boys in Beaverton got all my money for so long. You can look at my feet and tell they got my money for so long.
Yeah.
Our money for so long. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like, why not wear something that I putting out there? You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
I can wear Jordan all day long, but I'm promoting Jordan.
Yeah.
Why not the king? Like
Yeah.
the real king.
Yeah.
I love LeBron, but who's the real king?
Right.
Be quite honest. And that's how I feel. So I was like, all right, I would do different stuff. Partner of mine was printing up stuff for me, and I would tell them, do this, do this. She was like, where mine at? All right, bet. So I need this and this.
Yeah.
I need this and this. And then it got to the point where I just reached out online while we were in the process of with Justin and Lola with their process of their brand. We're thinking about this. It was that part like that. Hey man, I'm with you.
Yeah.
It ain't no competition. Let's roll.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel I tell my wife all the time, we're one of one.
Yeah.
And she said, what you mean? I said, we're not compared to nobody else.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
What you can do for this world, nobody else can do because you created for this purpose. You're one of one.
Yeah.
We all fall victim to that comparison.
Yeah.
Man, they
What-
doing way better than me.
What did the early you just started because you didn't start off looking like Nike, right?
No.
Yeah. What did the early
No.
stuff look like?
Man, it was just the logo like this, plain and simple logo T-shirt. Cause
Yeah.
I'm a dude. My wife knows she gets mad at me a lot of times. She's like, "You gonna wear some clothes today?" I'm like, "I'm wearing hooping shorts, joggers, T-shirt, ball cap before I grow my hair out. I'm wearing a hat.
Yeah.
I'm rocking
Yeah.
because I feel that for me, the people that God's gonna send my way, I'm not gonna be able to talk to them in a suit and tie.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not every cat that we run into, regardless of the color,
Right.
they're not going to approach me or talk to me if I'm dressed a certain way.
Right.
Yet that's that gateway.
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of like, okay, and now we took that concept with my wife's blessing and pushing,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, you need to figure out what you're going to do with this. You're going to do hoodies. You're going to do t-shirts. I said, well, I'm going to do it all.
Yeah.
So my whole thing was, all right, baby, we got to come up with these ideas. You're the creative one. She's like, you putting all the pressure on me. I said, no. God gives me the ideas. We talk about it, and she goes in the lab and she just creates.
This started off just for something to wear for you.
Yep. Square business.
All right.
Yes.
In His Image Brand LLC
Yes.
started because you didn't start tired of giving your money away,
To
right?
somebody else, which they're doing great things. Because I still support them.
Yeah.
I still support other brands.
You never saw any other Christian merch companies and said, look, instead of just giving Nike my money, let me just,
Absolutely.
yeah. So
that's how I started. You know what I
okay.
mean? Shout out to all the homage. That
Okay.
I was a big guy. So let's back up. It's a lot of companies that don't go past size 2X. I was in a 3-4X at the time.
Wow.
So I had to create my own lane.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm not finna wear XL and it don't fit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because
Yeah.
I was like almost 420, my biggest. Yeah, if we talk about that's another journey.
That's a whole
That's a whole other journey. You know what I
Right.
mean? So again, it was like I want to be comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have something that represents who I am
Mm-hmm.
without beating my chest saying who I am. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that," but that's not who you are.
Yeah.
You know, and in this journey that we've been on, God has revealed so much to who I am now, or to who we are now versus who we were
Yeah.
back then. It's like, okay, so yeah, we all created in His image. So we have to glorify Him in our image.
Yeah.
And I was talking to somebody. I said, actually, like, say it anyway. Everybody talk about pronouns, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
I said my pronoun is child of God. That's it.
Nice. That's hard, right? That's
And it's like I'm standing on that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I told my wife, she's like, I like that. I'm like, that's the only way. If I can't, our words carry weight. And if I say I'm this, and this, I'm gonna be this, and this.
Yeah.
So if I say I'm gonna be successful in life, even though nobody in my family has never been successful, I'm not saying my family's like that.
Right.
But I'm saying if nobody in my family has graduated from college or graduated from high school, let's back it up.
True story.
Yeah, can't drive a stick. You
True
know
story.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Always catching the bus. Never owned a car, but if I say I want to own these things, I'm manifesting. I'm saying we speak in life.
Yeah.
But too much we speak death in situations. I can't do that. I come from this. Man, I'm born on the north side of Houston, man. Collinsworth 59. My wife right up the street.
That's don't tell me that's
Fifth
fo-
Ward.
fifth Ward. Okay, yeah, okay. I almost messed up and said acres.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
fifth
a little
Ward.
further north.
Thank you. Wifey corrected me.
Yeah,
Right there. Yeah,
know
you
what I
go.
mean? So
Yeah.
growing up in that situation, man, back then, you saw the entrepreneurs, legal and illegal.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, my mom raised me to be a free thinker. Her
Yeah.
mom raised her to be a thinker. Like, think about what you want to do in life.
Yeah.
Don't let people label you because of who you look like or what you come from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we go ahead.
I was gonna say, let me switch gears real quick
Yeah.
because now this joint is a LLC. We just talked about that.
Yeah.
It's a whole LLC on this thing. Wifey, I want to talk to you about when he first started making clothes for him. Like he said, it's cool. You was just like, yeah, let's go with it, right? Talk to me about when the conversation said, let's make this joint a business, right? Where we can print, sell, market. What was them conversations like?
Some of the conversations were getting over fear,
Mm.
fear of failure. You know,
So it wasn't fear of just jumping off the porch and doing it.
no,
Nah.
it was fear of failing
Yeah.
at doing it. You know, but God had put it in us to do it, and like you said, we talked about it for so long,
Yeah.
and we kept, but it was just the talk. And at some point, we had to say, you know what, there needs to be some action behind this.
Mm.
There needs to be action. So it did first start out with logo, and yes, we had some shirts being printed, and I was like, but it's beyond the logo. I
Yeah.
get it that we have to show the logo. I mean, Nike went out with the check, just
Yeah.
do it, all
Right.
that. Jordan with the
Right.
fly
Jump man, yeah.
So, but my whole thing is like it has to be beyond that. So we wanted to speak beyond that, and then the thing is that we had to get creative, and then
She had to get creative.
I had to get creative.
Yeah.
But then we're also a military family.
Okay.
So that was one thing else
Yeah.
too that we wanted to put out there is that we support our the military, our troops. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And my husband,
I'm a vet.
he's a vet.
Wow.
I'm a
Yeah.
Navy vet.
No,
We
okay.
have our
So-
children in the service. My dad was a Vietnam vet.
So we got all four
So-
branches covered.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
So
And so we wanted to make sure that we also touched that base, but we wanted pieces that were going to speak to people. That there wasn't have to. We wanted them to be conversation starters.
yeah,
However, we wanted them to speak for themselves as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I'm
good.
saying?
That's
So-
good right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing, and it's like we want to be different, but we also want to be able to be for everyone, not just a younger crowd,
Yeah.
not just an older crowd, but we want to be for the entire family
Yeah.
because that's who we're trying to touch.
Yeah.
Families, marriages, because that's who the enemy attacks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you can walk around, if everybody in your family can walk around with Nike or whatever, Under Armour, whatever, on them, they can all walk around wearing something that's showing.
Let's talk about that part, right? Because I mean, we see a lot of stuff on social media, maybe the Instagram reels, and you hear the motivational parts, and you hear people say, "Man, your own people not gonna support you.
Yeah.
Your closest family, your friends, they not." Is this true story?
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
absolutely.
All right. So how do we deal with when the family is on the kids' Christmas list? They want the Nike hoodie, and I got a hoodie I want to give you, right?
Right.
How do we deal with the family saying, that ain't what I want, or I'm definitely not buying, right? How did y'all move through that?
The family more is how can I get that? And I say go to the website. Won't you just give me one? Okay. When you
Give me one?
Yeah, when you order it, I give you
GIVE
one.
me one?
Yes, give you one.
Man, okay.
But back up though. In the beginning, before we even had the LLC, actually I take that back. In the beginning, before we even got the website, got everything, we were still making shirts, and I would make shirts. I would give them to our closest friends and family. Drop them off. Birthday gift, boom, that's from us.
All right.
Man, what's this?
That's a marketing piece too. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
But for that, to me, it's like I'm giving you your first one. I got a website. You can check it out.
That's how the drug game work.
Again, I said we all have a past. I'm not claiming anything. But
Yes.
I'm hood adjacent.
Yeah.
I know that. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
So-
give you the first one.
Yeah. But it's not even about that. And you know what I'm saying? That's how we started, man. And over the couple of years, man, we've been through some stuff that we transformed and changed our perspective on things. And it wasn't about, cause we was like, man, we ain't selling nothing. We spend all this money, da 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 da. And I'm like, babe, do you still have a piece about this? If not, I'll let it go. And she's like, nah, we're not letting it go. I'm just venting to let you know how I feel. Bet, take that. Okay. Because she's, true enough, it's me and her and God.
Yeah.
You
You said we spending all of this money.
my wife's very analytical.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
And that's the part.
If I spend $10, where did that $10 go? Because the economy is thrown off.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to know where everything is. Then I love her to death. Love her to life, excuse my language. We bought this book, Kingdom Stewardship. She was like, babe, we need to read this book. I'm like, man, I'm not reading this book. Babe, we need to read this book. I'm not reading this book. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But for her, she bought so many books beforehand, and then I get an epiphany, or I take that back. I start listening to God because he's been talking through her the entire time, but I'm being stubborn
Okay.
and not listening.
Okay.
And that's a lesson in itself. We'll talk about that in a minute. When I'm hearing him and hearing her, she's confirming what he's already been telling me.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, let's do this. So we did the devotional. Oh yeah, we doing this. But over the last couple of months, it shifted from finances to everything. So
Wait, what do you mean by everything?
your kingdom stewardship, it's about everything God has gave you. It ain't just about the money. It's about your family. It's about your health. It's about your finances.
Preach,
it's about
boy.
your community.
Yeah.
It's about everything that encompass that you're a part of. A lot of people only think about money. Oh, I gotta get the bag. Yeah, but what about your spirituality? How many billionaires are going to hell? You feel me?
Or committing suicide?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody more money, more problems. Yeah, because now you put yourself in a total tax bracket and nobody can relate to you on that level.
Mm.
God is not going to put us in that situation. That He's not going to use us in that situation. Like I talked to you before
Yeah,
we
yeah.
started.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything's going to happen for a reason if you're available. And we made ourselves available because we went through a season and was in a season to where it's like, man, ain't nobody rocking with us right now. What's going on? Like
How early in the season was that?
what you mean?
I mean,
Early in the season that we realized that, or in the season of doing this?
well, because once we start a LLC, a brand of business, right?
You're going to have the naysayers. You're going to have the doubters.
Right. But we say stuff like, we have the vision, right, of opening doors, and I expected people to run through these doors when we open, and the elevator wasn't even, like, the parking lot wasn't even full. You'd be like, wait, man, I invested X amount of dollars. Where y'all at, right?
Right.
So people wasn't rocking with you. Why didn't you quit, right?
It was, go ahead, babe. 'Cause I'm
Why
talking
why
about-
didn't you quit? Why did you not quit?
Because God gave us the vision.
Yeah.
God brought it to us, and He
Never gave us a
He
piece
never
about
gave
letting
us
go.
a piece. Yeah, exactly, about letting it go. So it was, you keep pushing forward. You keep pressing forward. And the thing is that like he said, we went through a season. When he said the season of not rocking with us, it was not even so much about purchasing. It was just those that surrounded us in that time, right? We just had to go, how he said it, a cocoon season.
Everybody
so-
goes through the cocoon season. To where it goes.
Now you talking.
So we went through it, and the one thing that he kept telling me that helped me to get through the season was, it's a growing season.
Okay.
And that's growing in what? It was like, okay, God, what is it that you want me to grow in? So it was that one-on-one time, a lot of that one-on-one time with God. It was that, okay, let me give you these ideas. Trust me
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. So even though you don't, like he said, might not see all these big numbers yet. And I say yet because I know God's promise.
Ooh, yes. Yes.
The thing is that we're still doing His work,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we're still trusting Him throughout the entire process.
Let's talk about that flesh, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We start seeing, because from the believer standpoint, we're praying, we believing. God ain't released us from it, so we're gonna keep trugging along, right?
Yeah.
Then we go on social media,
Yeah.
and you seeing people blow up, or they're showing the perception of blowing up,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or you pull up at an event and somebody's selling out over here and
Yeah.
nobody's buying my product,
Yeah.
right? How does that flesh start to be like, God, is that really?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Honestly, it's one of those in the beginning. Actually, it wasn't even about that, because your event was our first event
Ever?
ever.
Ever.
Off the porch. We off the porch in the front yard, but it's through the gate. Now.
Yeah.
It was always.
Were y'all
weird,
nervous?
Very
Yes.
much.
Was it the nervous of ain't nobody gonna buy, or this the nervous of, yo, we here now?
It was that here we go, and she's like, babe. I said, baby, God put us here in this room for a reason. With the crowd we got, and we did very nice.
Y'all
that
kick
night.
butt, y'all,
We did very nice that night,
yeah.
you know
Okay,
what I mean?
yeah.
And shout out to everybody that bought that first one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was the first non-family type, non-church family
Yeah.
type situation
Yeah.
to where, oh yeah, and they bought multiple. I'm like, man, bless you, thank you.
Yeah.
So with that being said, moving forward, I was like, babe, you realize that it's not even about the merchant. I'm sorry, I didn't even say merch. It ain't about the shirts or the sweatshirts. We're planting seeds. We're planting seeds of in His image. What's that about? Read the scripture. Genesis 1:27.
Mm.
Okay, what that's about? Read it. You got a cell phone? Pull it
Mm.
up.
Yeah.
Now we got that conversation started. Things are popping off from that, and while God has given us ideas in the midst of sermons at church,
Yeah.
doing praise and worship, we got one called "Holy Spirit, Have Your Way." That's plain and simple.
Yeah.
But
Y'all
that's what
keeping the Bible, and the Bible is making it easy.
is keeping it easy, and it's not like being corny. You know what I mean? It's like you see how we, man. I can put this on a pair of jeans. I can throw some slacks on. With
Wait, I
and
gotta
be
go
chilling.
there. I gotta go there
ahead.
because,
Come on.
man, you look at. Let's go straight social media,
Yeah.
or you just look at some of our celebrities, right?
Yeah.
And some of the stuff that they might wear, fashion week, they might wear it on the red carpet, right? And for the women, for sure, it's how much can I show today,
Right.
right?
Right.
Now we doing faith-based stuff, right? How do you keep it funky? How do you keep it popping to where even because we plant seeds, like you said, right? We planting these seeds. How do we keep it so fly that even the world got to be like, yo,
that's dope.
that's dope.
Right.
Yeah, because we get you mentioned the word merch, and we trying to grow from that word merch.
Yeah.
Merch is I got on merch, right? I got a hat,
Right.
Christian hat. I got this. Well, these ain't. That's not merch, but how do we get to the point?
I say merch. For me, merch is when you go to an event and whoever the headliner or such and such is, that's merch.
Yes.
They got they stamp on it.
Yeah.
When they leave, that merch leave with them, or you got to go to the website.
Gotcha.
With quote unquote fashion,
Fashion.
or however it is, no matter what I'm doing, I got it on, and you're like, dog, that's a sweatshirt you got on? Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. I can get it a little bit bigger, make it a sweater if
Yeah.
I want to. I can wear some jeans. Right now, it's cold outside. You from up north, East Coast, throw your Timbs on. Down
Yeah.
south, throw our polo boots on.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do. You can jazz it up. My wife, she does so. I love her to death. Like I said, love her to life for this. She be like, I'm throwing on this, and this. I'm like, all right, bet. Make it you. That's the whole thing about it.
Yeah.
You got to make it you.
Yeah.
No, we grew up wearing I'm from date myself, boy.
You about to? You about to say Bugle Boy or
I was
Jabot?
gonna say Jabot.
Jabot!
You know, they wearing some Jabos and a white tee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's like, but we made it our own.
Facts.
You know, me, I can bust a pack of white tees, give you one, give me one, and you, Marcus, you, boom. Like,
Yeah.
Man, what y'all want the same thing?
Yeah.
No, we don't have the same thing on.
Right.
But we do. So I can wear something, you can wear it and make it look totally different because of how you built, your stature, whatever it may be. That's why when you say this is for everybody, it's not just for, like, okay, we use the term for the culture a lot.
Yes.
And just be honest, black folks say it a lot.
Yeah.
But what culture are we promoting? Kingdom culture.
Kingdom culture.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's about the kingdom. It ain't about me. It ain't about her. It's about the kingdom. We're being available vessels to be used by that. And it gets easier at times because now we know what we're wearing.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
If I go in there like we finna run to the store or we got an event or we going to a basketball game or whatever, supporting our family's kids,
Yeah.
I'm throwing on my hoodie today.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
nobody seen this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I look like, dude, where do you get that from? Oh, here you go. Boom.
Yeah.
Check me out on the hit. Instagram, da.
Let's talk. Let's talk about where material, because you got to be a student of the game,
Right.
right? Let's talk about some of the mistakes you made, some of the logos you done messed up, right? Being an entrepreneur in this fashion game, what percentage of the stuff that we see that came out was originally like the shirt you might have on right now?
Right.
It might have taken you 3 of them to get one right, and what happens to the other product that we didn't, right?
Yeah. I talked to my wife here about it. You know, a lot of times when
Going to the homeless.
yeah,
Or they're just some one-offs that kind of stay in the closet to wear at home.
See, and honestly, a lot of the stuff started off as one-offs.
Okay.
You know, because my style might be different than your style. You know, but it's like she look like, I like certain colors that you might not like. So I might do this in a certain color. You like, I don't like that. But if I do it another way, you're like, oh, That's popping.
Nah, I'm talking about L. This didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We done.
Again,
Matter of fact, y'all
my-
remember? Okay, you remember when you first did the Iron-On T-shirts?
Yeah.
And or being in school where I'm gonna be
Yeah.
fresh today. I'm gonna run this iron and didn't realize it's nylon and you
Yeah,
done tore up
burn
the
them up.
pants.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
I'm
right.
talking about
Yeah.
the L. What kind of
Yeah.
L's you took?
Well, I'll say this.
Uh-oh.
You will always want to make sure that we get a good quality shirt, right?
Yeah.
That's
Oh
one
my
thing.
God.
And
From
we-
where? Where?
Well,
Drop
I
the
mean,
gym.
Well, honestly, at this point, we use Aviva, so
It's a local spot here.
That's where we go for a lot of stuff.
And we just got
However,
hooked up with SNS, right?
you're right, but
So-
there's you want to think, okay, let's save on cost, but sometimes you don't want to go based on cost. You want to go based on quality.
Yeah.
Is that how the price changed too?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how the
Yes.
price changed.
So
Yeah.
the it may
I like a certain tee. Okay, being that I was a bigger guy, I like heavier tees. My wife said women not gonna wear that.
In your head, you still a big guy, ain't you?
Yeah. So I'm like, give me the soccer tee. Give me the gilded heavy. She's like, baby, that's too heavy for some women.
Yeah.
We got to think about everybody. So she got me switching to another brand. I'm like, all right, it's soft. I dig the soft.
Yeah.
But I'm worried about the collar. Is it gonna roll? Is it gonna do this? So that's when the things started coming to our conversations about, well, let's try this. And we'll do a try this and do a one-off. I'm like, nah, that don't look good.
Okay.
We need to go to this. Okay, bet. If we're gonna do this one, this is the shirt we're using. This is the blah blah blah. We'll go down the line with it.
And that's universal. Like wifey just said, if we can't go with the heavy gilding joint
Right.
on
We
this.
we gotta go with the Bella Canvas.
Okay.
Because it's softer, it's stretchable, it's breathable. Women love it. And every shirt that, trust me, like I said, she's my helpmate for a reason.
Yeah.
Every shirt that we have made has been Bella Canvas. Once it's Bella Canvas. And
Yes.
it feels different.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm being stubborn, hard-headed. I'm gonna get my heavy tee, da-da-da. And then Bella Canvas came, 'cause I love long sleeve. They came in with a long sleeve. I was like, let me try this long sleeves.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's softer.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I wear a long sleeve in the summertime. She's like, you crazy. I'm like, nah. And I'm wearing a gilded heavy tee in the
Yeah,
summertime. Like,
yeah.
man, what's wrong with you? Like, man, it's a big guy thing. I sweat, I got to get that breeze, whatever. And plus, I'm light skinned. I don't want to burn. So, what? But I'm just saying, that's my
light skinned
mindset.
brother watched this was like, yeah.
You know, man. Hey, shout out to the light skin, So, but it's being honest, man. It's a give and take, and it's still to this day. We feel certain materials. I'm like, that's too rough. And she's like, nah, but look at the cost of it. I say, yeah. I said, look at the cost, but think about the return of what we're doing. Because if I sell you a shirt that's you don't like the way it feels,
Yeah.
you might dig the design, don't like the way it feels. You wash it and it fades.
One time
You
wash.
like, bro, I just spent XYZ for this, and I'm not rocking with them no more.
Right.
Because
Or you about to get one of them Instagram posts with,
I'm gonna say the
Yeah,
negativity,
yeah.
not the positivity. We get the negativity all the time when it comes to certain things. Nobody's talking bad about them big brands.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking bad about the second floor got the real. You feel me?
they be go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
go
gonna
ahead.
spend $400 for a T-shirt.
Yeah.
They just got the little G or
Yeah,
the B or whatever
yeah,
on
yeah,
there.
yeah.
But I search 35.
Yeah.
It's you know where the money going.
Yeah.
You don't know Dior. You
Yeah.
don't know Gucci. You don't know who all them people. You feel me? You don't know Boss. But
They
you gon'
they using cotton is cotton.
cotton is cotton. Cotton is cotton. But how they okay, you're gonna spend Egyptian cotton. Okay, I can go get an Egyptian cotton shirt too. It's gonna cost me a little more, but it's still the same design,
Yeah.
same feel. But now you are representing what, in my opinion, what you wear is who you are. I see you got on your colors, right?
Yeah. You caught that.
Yeah, I saw the ring too. You know what I mean? So, what I'm saying is
You
that
caught- you-
that's who you are, right?
Okay.
You put in the work to get that, right? That's what you represent. You probably graduated college 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
but that's what you represent.
Yeah.
And every time you get a chance, I'm gonna show this colors.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go.
Let's talk about when you go in and you buy it in bulk. Yes.
Sometimes.
Okay. And now it's time to produce this image on the product. Are y'all doing it? Are y'all doing it? Or y'all done hired? How's it work? Because I know some entrepreneurs out there is gonna be like, yeah, because I gotta go pay for it. I gotta go print it. I gotta go package it. I gotta go.
Everything.
Yes.
It's for me. It's kind of how we started, and my wife can chime in if she needs to on this. We fall in our. I say for me, fall in your lane.
Mm.
If that's not what you do,
Mm-hmm.
find somebody that does it. That does it. That's not gonna hit you in the head,
Okay.
price wise,
Okay.
but also just as hungry as you are in the situation. You know, with the young lady that we use, hey, own it, own it. Hey,
Turnaround time, all of that.
yeah,
Okay.
own it. So her turnaround time, me getting the product to her, turnaround time getting it to the client or to our customers. Uh, we try to be so. We try to run a business, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too many people that are running businesses. They're running businesses, and they don't stand on it. They don't do what they're supposed to do. If it's not right, we fix it. You know what I mean? If it's something that, I'm constantly the people that buy from us, I'm in constant contact with them. You know, like, hey man, it's on its way. Just about trying to be proactive.
Yeah.
What I would want.
And that's how you build repeat customers too.
Exactly.
Right. Let's talk about marketing. Talking about the marketing now. You spent your money, hard earned money. You got the right product, right? You got the connection to print. Wifey, marketing. Now we got it. How we get this to the world, right?
Well, actually, that falls back to my husband.
Ah,
more than
okay.
it falls to me.
Yeah.
So it's her. Man, I guess like doing reels, on Instagram and Facebook. We've been off social media for so long. We got back on because we had grandkids. So it was like, all right, we got to figure this thing out. So every day is figuring it out, seeing what someone else is doing, not mimicking what they're doing, but seeing, okay, how can I make that me?
Yeah. I'm gonna interrupt you right there.
Go ahead.
I actually believe in the mimicking thing.
Yeah.
Because nothing's new under the sun.
At all.
Right? I always tell people, even to the radio personality that I am, the attitude was, Marcus, who do you see that's doing it well? Right? Now, I'm not going to go do them because I'm going to fail at doing them.
Right.
I'm going to do me.
Right.
But, okay, I see you showing a little bit of your kids. You showing a little bit of your this. You're showing okay, I get it. I got kids too. I got extracurricular. If that's the blueprint.
You're showing the human side of who you are.
Okay.
That's why we say we're in His image brand, because it's bigger than just clothes.
Okay.
It's bigger than that because God has gave us a vision to do so many different things. This is just the umbrella of it. That's why it's a brand. So, me and my wife at our church, we do life groups.
Okay.
We do marriage life groups. How do we get to that? We went through something. And we realized we wasn't the only one that went through something or is going through something.
Yeah.
So God was like, hey, I took y'all through that to put y'all in this to push forward. That's what I need y'all to do. So now,
Can we switch gears to that?
Absolutely.
I love this fact. And like we just started talking about married couple entrepreneurs. Y'all serving at the church in the marriage ministry? Or is that what you basically just,
Pretty much, yeah.
Let's talk about that, man. Do y'all see a lot, or do y'all think a lot of couples don't accept that? Because from the outside looking in, people will go, yeah, I gotta go to worship with them. They don't really need to know our business like that, right? So is that a thriving ministry, or is one of those, how's it work?
Yeah, I believe it is. And the thing is that, like, we've grown over the years. We started back in 2016. And over the years, our group has grown. It's expanded, and now we actually do 2 of them. But it was providing that outlet, because there are those families that we were them. We didn't want people in our business. We knew how to go to church and put this facade on, and then go home. Not even get all the way home. Get to the car.
Sometimes not even to the car.
Take it off. And
round 2 of what we're going through, we leave. Yes.
Exactly.
We're gonna stick a pin in it while we in here and raising our hands and, hey brother, how you doing?
Yeah.
And blessing, highly favored. Then get in the car. And
It's going there. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
kids in the back looking at this like, y'all tripping.
Yeah.
So now we're crushing their ministry, crushing their belief in God, because here, mom and daddy serving, praise leaders, doing all this stuff in ministry, but we cutting the food in front of them, and they like, man, if that's what God is, you know what I mean? So full circle, I ain't gonna say
That's
full circle,
deep. Yeah.
180.
Yeah.
Now to where we are, it's like our kids are grown. So now we're trying to like, dude, remember when da da da? Yeah. How did you feel when it happened? I didn't like it. So why are you repeating it? Let's stop the cycle now. Daddy was wrong at the time. Being apologizing for when I was wrong.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Daddy didn't know. Daddy was dealing with some trauma that was undealt with, and you had to suffer for that. And I apologize to you for that. I know better, so I can give you that wisdom now. It's up to you what you do with it. I see where you're headed. I need you to listen to me.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's like if someone that's an alcoholic or a drug addict get off drugs and they see somebody with them habits and they tell you, young buck, don't do that. It's going to take you down, da, 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 da. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. But if I tell you, hey, man, this is how you make $1 million, you do da, 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 da. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You focus on the wrong thing.
I gotta ask you this, and I know my married people watching or people that's in relationships are watching this. As a couple, you guys try your best not to keep nothing from each other. Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
All right. So when it comes to couples counseling, right, right, and the wife comes to you, and she has this, she lets it out,
Yeah.
right? Do you go back home and be, babe, let me tell you, right? How does it work between the dynamics of you? Because first we got to gain your trust to know, okay, they're not going to tell my business to the world,
Boom.
right? Now, what if I don't want to tell, I don't even want you to tell him, right? I'm confiding in you. I'm confiding in you, man, don't tell wife because she know my wife and they actually, how does that work? How does that work?
He asked you first, so I'm going to let you go with it.
Well, honestly, I don't know if we've really had that situation.
Yeah, because
Because when we speak to a couple, we don't want there to be that. You understand? We don't want there to be this hiding kind of stuff. So we offer, like if say the wife comes to me and vents, okay, then I offer, would you like for us to sit down? Would you like for Adrian to reach out to your husband and talk and maybe we can meet about this and kind of help y'all find a common ground and mediate for you, you know, and that's what
That's
we
a
do.
special kind of gift.
And
because
but
we've been through it,
Yeah.
we did have it.
yes.
So our thing is we pray about it and we said, God, use us for what we didn't have at the time. Because we had a few people that prayed for our marriage, but we had a lot of people that prayed for her and a lot of people prayed for me.
Let's get gritty,
see what
bro.
I'm saying?
Let's just
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
just get gritty
Hey.
real quick. Wifey, wife walks to you. Wife says, "Can you tell your husband to talk to my husband about X, Y, or Z?" So you tell hubby, right? And how do you walk up to somebody out the blue? This is before counseling, and
Yeah.
go say, "Bro,
See, I'm back to it's not even about counseling, it's about being transparent. So when we in our groups and when we have our life groups,
okay,
off the muscle, we're transparent of what we've been through. So I can tell you, Marcus, yeah, I cheated on my wife, and I regret every bit of it.
yeah, you don't want to go down that lane, bro.
You know,
yeah,
I regret every bit of it. My
Yeah.
wife forgave me, and every day since that day happened, that she's forgiven me, I'm gaining her trust every year. That's 8 years ago. Yes, real talk.
yeah.
So
I'm with you on that.
every day,
Yeah.
I'm reassuring my wife, babe, it's only you. It's only you.
Yeah,
Are you sure? I'm positive.
yeah,
Phone's unlocked.
yeah,
She go through the phone. She know my passcode. I ain't hiding nothing.
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
Oh, such
I love
and
that
text
part.
you. Okay,
Yeah.
tell her I said hey. Tell
You're
them I
gonna get a
said
lot
hey.
of in the comments, man. I don't know about that. I
See,
love that thought. Yeah, I love that thought.
I'm gonna address that too. Like you said, how do I go to you? So if me and you have a rapport,
Mm-hmm.
and I tell you, Marcus, me and you boys, and if you can accept this, we good. You're accountable to me. And what I mean by is, if you out of pocket, I can tell you, Marcus, you out of pocket. If you doing something that you know you ain't supposed to be doing, Marcus, don't do that, bro. You're gonna destroy your marriage. I owe you that as your boy, right? But I also give you the same permission to do that to me. Just because me and my wife lead the group, or facilitators, as we say, don't mean I'm above reproach. I think that's the problem with in too many churches, that people feel like, oh, I can't talk to my pastor about this, because some pastors feel like they are higher than you. They might have a higher calling or a higher duty, but that's still a man. That's still a woman.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So if you out of pocket, I can say, Marcus, don't do that, bro. Don't talk to her like that, bro.
Yeah.
How would you feel if that was your daughter? You feel me?
Question.
Go ahead.
What happens if we be in 100, right? And I know bruh struggling, right? That's my partner. I know he's struggling. I know he in these streets, right? I talk to him.
And they continue to do it. I don't condemn or condone. I'm going to just tell you flat out, bro, if that's what you're doing, I can't rock with you. You my boy. I love you to death. I'm going to pray for you in this situation, but you out of pocket.
Do you go to a higher power?
What you mean?
To another brother? 'Cause I think the Bible says,
You want to? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, again, all the guys that I hang with, we are accountable to each other.
that's what I wanted. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at.
Accountability partners are so strong for everybody, but you have to have equally yoked accountability partners. I can't go to no single man and tell him about my wife. You plotting. Come on. Keep it 100. She can't go to her single girlfriend and talk about me, because now I'm enticing.
Talk to the couples that do that right now.
Don't do that.
Talk to
You
the
can't
couples
do
right
that.
now that
They run to mama, which we made that mistake. You know what I mean? Because mama gonna side with you regardless. You run to mama gonna side with you.
Yeah.
Bottom line. You
Yeah.
run the family gonna side with you. We mad at each other. We arguing, so family divided. They don't like me. They don't like her. We reconcile, get back together. Now y'all still mad because y'all don't like her, don't like me. So now family functions
Yes.
are very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Situations are very uncomfortable.
you forgiving, they still holding on to
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
And live through it. You feel me? Live through it. We were separated for a whole year and a half. Got back together. I couldn't come around for a minute. Okay, that's cool. I won't be around y'all anyway.
Meanwhile, wifey, you good. It's
She
in the
good.
past.
Right.
Cousin, aunt, still looking at
Right.
you like that.
Yeah. You still with him, but you still single. Stop it. You divorced your husband in 1980, and then found you another husband.
So who do y'all recommend?
Oh, come on.
Is there anybody a married couple should confide in, or do we not go tell?
So
Top.
So,
Yeah, go
so
ahead, my
when
baby.
we start life groups, in all of our life groups, that's one thing that we put out there, is that if they're going through an issue, that we're available if they want to talk to us, right? However, if they don't feel comfortable, then they
Find
need to find
somebody.
godly counsel, another
Godly counsel.
couple that can provide godly counsel. And if it does not relate with the Bible, then you need to move around and find somebody else. Because if they're telling you something out of pocket, then that's not for you. That's not of God. So we do advise that. But again, we try to be there, and we're not for everybody, right? We're not for everybody.
I'm okay with that.
Exactly.
Because you're
However,
rough.
there are other couples that have been.
Will y'all stop us in the middle of this session? Go, look, Marcus, we ain't for you, bro.
No,
Right?
you can tell me that. You feel me? It's like, man, you came at me kind of too hard with that. What you mean? You want me to? I'm not a baker, bro. I know what you I know what you're doing. You know, the path you're on right now is for destruction, bro. Because I was on that same path.
Yeah.
But I opened my eyes. God was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna show you where you headed.
Yeah.
I won't go down that route. You know what I mean? Ask for forgiveness.
Yeah.
And moved on. You know, people can judge you from the mistakes. They can hold on to it. That's fine, but that's not who I am. I'm over here now. I'm moving on. We're moving on together, hand in hand. You can judge us on what happened back then. That's on you.
Yeah.
You the one holding on to old information. We got Google. You still got encyclopedias. Let's go ahead. You feel me?
Yeah.
But if you're not to the point where you can open your mind and say, you know what? That's what grace looks like. If I can't say it all the time, I can't give you what I don't have. God has gave us so much grace.
Yeah.
I can speak for me as a man. God has gave me so much grace throughout my entire life. Who am I to withhold grace from you?
Yeah.
You made a mistake. I'm not gonna condemn you.
Yeah.
Oh, Marcus full of
Yeah.
Say, bro, you made a mistake.
Yeah.
What the Bible say? Repent.
Yeah.
and move forward.
Keep going.
Reconcile.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do. You're going to pay for what you did.
Okay.
There's consequences for the things
That's
you
probably
did.
people don't want to pay for it, but go ahead.
No, they won't give me.
GIV.
Give me that shirt. You're going to give me that. No, I'm going to give you this word. I'm going to give you
Yeah.
this seed.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to give you what God gave me. You being a conduit.
Yeah.
You know, if God gave me the grace, that's sufficient for me. Who am I to say, nah, I can't give you that grace, bro? I'll let you make it. When we drive in these H-Town streets.
Yeah.
That's be like you say, we're going to be 100. That's
Yeah,
be
yeah.
100.
Yeah.
You know, it's so many people from different parts of the world. They drive differently.
Yeah.
I'm going to be PC with it. Drive differently. I ain't going to say can't drive differently than what we do. Man, road rage incidents are popping off like this, left
was
and
just
right.
talking about
But
those,
if
yeah.
I give you grace, man, go ahead.
Yeah.
You're not finna tear my car. Go ahead.
ahead. You got
I'll
it.
let you have it.
Yeah, yeah.
How much easier life would be. But man, you don't understand. I do understand because I'm out there with you. I might not be in the trenches, but I'm on the sidewalk looking in the trenches. I see
yeah,
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, don't think because we're not in the, like you say, in the struggle or this. I get so tired of people saying that. You're in the struggle because you want to be.
Mm.
You want the attention.
Mm.
Every opportunity is afforded to you. But they're not doing create your own lane. If anything we didn't learn in the pandemic, man, there's so much to create our own lane, to do it in a way.
Talk word.
Like, you don't need nobody else.
Yeah.
You know, we don't I need you, but I don't need you.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that. I need her and
Yeah.
I need God.
Yeah.
If it's just me, her, and God, I'm Gucci, as they say. I'm good.
You are in his image.
Yes,
That's what
all
you
day
are.
long.
Oh man, I love this conversation. Can
Yeah.
keep going because I love the fact that you guys are a God first. I ain't gonna even say faith based. Y'all a God first.
Period. Yes.
Married couple who's been through some things, and now you in these entrepreneur streets, getting over the fears, right? Getting
Yeah.
over everything, and watching what God is going to do.
Absolutely.
How does somebody reach out? And I know the logo has been popping up, but how can they get in touch with you if they want to go scroll and see what you got? I know both of y'all got it on. Talk about the pieces you got on real quick, and then how can they get in touch with y'all?
Well, this is one of our original pieces. It's called the Royalty. As you can see, it's purple. It's the color of royalty, and we use the gold. So we also have it. I went to TSU. Shout out to TSU. You know.
Okay. No, just
HBCU, baby.
I'm messing with
HBCU.
you, yeah.
So you know, on the yard,
you
gonna see all the divine nine and then some. So,
okay.
me being in the Word,
Yeah.
He's the Alpha and Omega.
Facts.
So I did a black and gold and the purple and gold. So we got the black and gold in this.
Hold on.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you. Relax. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
You knew where I was going.
I know where you're going. But trust me, you're not the only one. Man,
Yeah.
when I say when God gave me that, because like I said, I'm trying to be relatable at the same time.
Yeah.
We started out trying to be, we going to sell. And it's like, nah, we planting seeds. So how can we get in this wave to where we can touch so many people?
Okay.
You know, we got 2 pieces in Spanish.
Yes.
We got 2 pieces in Spanish. You feel me?
Yeah.
My wife's Latina.
Yeah.
Who would we
Yeah,
not
yeah.
to say we're not gonna touch that community? No,
Yeah.
they need God.
Yeah, they
too.
need God too. I love
You
that.
know, we
yeah.
all need it.
Talk about your piece.
So this is a Defender shirt. It has our name in the front. I don't know if I can
me
turn
see
it
the
around.
You good?
Yeah, and on the back.
You know what? Just make them just go on.
Go on the
make
website.
go on the website. Yeah, make them go on the
Well,
website.
then you can go on, but it has a Defender flag.
and
with
the flag
cross.
it has the cross in the middle of the flag. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, everything I come up with or God gives me, and I tell her, and she's looking at me, and I have to explain it because now when we do the pieces, I'm explaining to our customers.
Yeah.
I can just explain to you about the royalty.
Yeah.
You know, also got it in royal blue. Got it in royal blue
Yeah.
and gold.
So you got black and gold.
Black and gold, purple and gold.
Purple
Working
and,
on the red
and you got
I'm
and you
working
got
on
blue
the red and
and
white.
you
I'm
got
working on
blue.
the red and white.
Yeah,
I'm working on the red and white.
that's what we doing around here.
Well,
No, just
I'm
kidding.
gonna say it here first. When we
The
develop
red is for the
and white-
blood, bro.
I know.
Okay.
But when I do the red and white, it's for the blood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure you get one. I'm gonna make sure GIVE gift.
Give.
I'm gonna give you one.
I love it. All right,
But no,
they can go on the website or
website.
yeah.
We're www.inhisimageapparel.com.
Yeah.
Actually, we have a sale going on right now for not Black Friday, for the holidays.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, we're trying to be an alternative to, just plant seeds, man.
Yeah.
We've talked to people. We got one piece called Yoke with God. Self-explanatory.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
gotta be careful who you yoked up with.
Yeah.
What you say? What you always say? Bad company corrupts good
Good
character.
Yeah, character. Yeah.
But it's yoked with God. You know, so
Yeah.
it's things like that we have. So it's just one of those where, man, we just trying to plant seeds for the kingdom, be who we are, and one of our taglines says, "In His image, living life the way we was made."
Oof. Love it.
Bottom line.
Love it. We talked about it at the very beginning of this. You might have a bunch of different brands and known brands, and you might be trying to stay in the cool or whatever. Man, go check out this brand In His Image. You see it on the screen on Instagram. In His Image brand LLC
Yes, sir.
is what it is. Go check that out, y'all. Support it. They're sowing seeds in it. It's about the message. And if you just need some merch, they got that too for his and hers. And they got plenty of different colors. All right. Y'all, I appreciate y'all stopping through the show, man. We gotta continue the conversation just on married,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. I think that's really good. One last time, any phone numbers, websites, anything?
Website, like I said, www.inhisimageapparel.com. We're on Facebook and Instagram. It's all the same, In His Image Brand LLC. You see us on there. Of course, DM through that. We talk. I'm saying we're real approachable, real people. Like I said, man, it's about planting seeds for the kingdom, bro, and just allowing people to be themselves.
Yeah.
And also show that. You know what I mean? So.
Absolutely. Blessedbeats.com. Blessedbeats.com is where you can always find at Blessed Beats Live. I'm your host, at Marcus Sullivan Live on Instagram, where we sit down and we have dope faith-based conversation. All right? Be blessed, be true. Of course, be you. Take care.